This is the Nightly Biz Report for this Friday, September 17, 1982. Good evening, I'm Peter Wiggins, and here's what's happening. President Reagan again broached the question of whether the Federal Reserve Board might be placed under the authority of the Treasury Secretary. The President answering questions during a New Jersey political appearance, thus revived the sensitive issue of delimiting the Fed's autonomy in setting monetary policy and influencing the interest rates. The Fed's independence has been sharply criticized by administrations of officials in the past, but recently with interest rates dropped, the friction has lessened. Housing starts fell 16.2% in August at an annual rate of just over 1 million units. The Commerce Department said the drop erased much of the gain posted in July, when the annual rate reached 1.19 million units, its highest level in over a year. A drop has been expected by analysts who tied July's gain to subsidize construction unlikely to recur in August. Federal agencies have contributed to the world banking crisis by lax enforcement of bank regulations, expert witnesses told a House panel. They also accused the multinational banks of improper practices overseas and called for the more extensive disclosure provisions and more controls over the loans debt donations. Martin Marietta vowed to proceed with its pledge to buy control of the Bendix, even through Bendix, during an 11-hour court victory managed by control of Marietta. Marietta will buy free to buy control of Bendix at midnight with the United Technologies. Meanwhile, said it will continue its full support of Marietta while evaluating its own options under its own offer for Bendix. Pan American plans to reduce its workforce by 15%, or about 5,000 employees, during the last 3 months of 1982. It said the move was intended to save as much as $300 million a year. Earlier, Pan American has relied on a summer increase in traffic to avoid cutbacks, but the added business did not develop, analysts called the retrenchment realistic. John R. Stanley, the entrepreneur, appears ready to go bankrupt for the second time in 7 years. This time he owns a group of banks including Paribas of France, Continental Illinois, and Chase Manhattan. $750 million brought to be built the Good Hope refinery, the facility designed to turn the cheapest lowest grade crude oil into usable fuel has met with a series of problems. Local UAW leaders nearly approved the new Cressel contract. The margin was so small, however, that it raised the possibility that the contract may be rejected by the union's rank and file. The accord restores cost of living adjustments but makes the pay increases contingent on the company's profit levels. Brennan and Sims has offered the cash bonuses and stock incentives to 17 officers in an effort to persuade them not to resign. The executives had resigned because of recent purchases of burn-up stock by Sharon Seal, which is headed by the Miami financier Victor Posner. Sharon said it was increased its stake in burn-up to 33%. Westinghouse Electric agreed to sell Westinghouse Limited and North American Phillips for $200 million in cash and notes. The basic money supply rose $4.3 billion in a week ended September 8th, the Federal Reserve Board reported. The gain was a large one, putting a key M1 money supply measure well above the Fed's growth targets, but analysts doubt that the central bank will press for an immediate curb on the growth. In the credit market, the interest rates were lower at the close. Stock prices dropped sharply in the slower trading as anxiety that interest rates might be started again and rising again and spread among investors. The Dow Jones Industrial Average declined 10.86 points to 916.94 for the week. The Dow climbed 10.12 points. The dollar was mixed while gold prices fell $10.50 an ounce to $432.50 in New York. Grain and soybean future prices were lower. Couples leaving the community property state should take steps to preserve their equal ownership status. In general, the communities maintain even in the 42 states without community property law, but there are many variations on the real, and a new way to separate the organic materials from liquids could be a low-cost way to handle a key step in the manufacture of the chemicals and industrial solvents, according to its inventors. The process provides a substitute for the distillation. And that's been the Nightly Report on this Friday, September 17, 1982. I'm viewers. Hope you have a good night and a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye for now.